Okay, so let's dive in. We're going to talk about something that I think every AV and IT pro has had nightmares about.
Oh, yeah.
The wall wart, that awful bulky power adapter that just kills your power strip.
It covers 3 outlets. It's always the wrong one. You have a box full of them and you don't know what they go to. It's a mess.
Exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive on a system that aims to fix all of that. The tvONE ONErack Universal Mounting and Power Integration System.
Right. And the goal here is to give you a shortcut to understanding what high-density standardization really looks like in practice.
So the best way to think about this is, it's like a high-end tool chest for all your little electronic devices, right?
Yeah.
It takes that mess and organizes it.
It really does. I mean, we are talking about some serious density. You can get up to 32 devices in just a 4RU chassis.
32. Or, and this is even crazier, up to 64 devices in a 6RU space.
Yeah.
It just cleans out all that rack spaghetti.
And that tool chest analogy is good, but it's almost more than that. It's really a forced paradigm shift. You're taking any device from any manufacturer.
Your extenders, converter.
Exactly, all that stuff. And you're converting them into these standardized slide-in modules. That patent-pending modular design is really the core of the whole thing.
Okay, so that's a huge shift in how you build a rack. But what's the direct benefit for, say, an integrator? Why go through the trouble?
It's all about serviceability. It just crushes your mean time to repair.
Your MTTR.
Right. So think about it. A device fails. It happens all the time. Your tech doesn't have to get in there with wire cutters for the zip tie.
Or guess which power brick goes to which box.
None of that. They just slide the failed module out, slide a new one in, and they're done. Minutes instead of hours.
Okay, that's a massive labor saving. Now let's get into the technical heart of this, the power system itself.
Yeah, this is where the versatility really shines. So the chassis can actually provide 2 different voltages at the same time, 2 different modules.
2 different voltages per slot.
Per slot, and it's delivering up to 35 watts per selector, which is pretty substantial for these small devices.
And the range is impressive. I mean, it's 5 volts, 7.5, 9, 12, all the way up to 24 volts. That covers basically everything you'd run into, doesn't it?
It does. And there's even a pass-through if you have some weird custom power need. So you're not just organizing cables, you're standardizing your entire power inventory.
And it's all running off one main 250-watt power supply.
Exactly. Which, brings up the obvious question, or I'm sure you're thinking it too.
The single point of failure.
The single point of failure. If you have 64 devices running off one PSU, that has to be rock solid.
So how do they handle that? And what about all the heat from packing all that gear together?
2 things. First, for heat, there's an active fan cooling system. It's not passive. It's actively managing the thermal load.
Yeah.
Second, they went all in on certifications, or OHS, CE, UL, FCC Class A.
Okay, so it's tested and safe.
And most importantly, it's TAA compliant.
The Trade Agreements Act. That's huge for government contracts.
It's essential. If you want to sell into government, military, or even large school districts, you often need TAA compliance. It signals a certain level of quality and manufacturing standards.
Got it. So if an integrator is sold on the engineering, what about logistics? How do they get this, and what's the support like?
Well, the basic component, the ONErack rail, is pretty inexpensive, around $40. But here's the key thing to know.
Uh-oh.
No, it's non-cancelable and non-returnable.
Ah, so this is infrastructure. You design it in, you commit to it.
You commit to it. And because of that, the support has to be top-notch. Their partner, HDTV Supply, offers lifetime support. Phone, chat, text, email.
So no expensive truck rolls for simple troubleshooting.
That's the idea. And that TAA compliance we mentioned, it ties into their sales strategy. They have specific discounts for anyone with a edu.gov or .dom.a email address. They know their market.
So to sum it up, the ONErack is really about forcing standardization to gain efficiency. It's the end of the proprietary mess.
It is. And, let me just leave you with a final thought experiment on that.
Yeah.
Just picture, in your mind, a rack with 64 unique power adapters, the chaos of wiring that, labeling it, managing 64 potential failure points.
It's a nightmare.
Now, contrast that with a single 6RU chassis, 1 power cord going in. That's it. It raises the big question, right? The PSU is around $630. The modules maybe $125 each. So there's a real upfront cost. But when is that cost justified by the massive savings in labor and troubleshooting time and in just pure sanity over the life of that rack?
Yeah.
That's a calculation you have to make.
Investing in organization to save money on labor. It's a fascinating way to look at it. That's all the time we have for this deep dive.